Hi. Okay, tell me what fits here. Dash, phone is this. Whose or whose? Whose. Alright, next one. Dash, responsibility is it to clean this mess? Whose or whose? Whose. Okay, another one. Dash, responsible for this decision. Whose? Whose. Whose with apostrophe. Alright, last one. Dash fault is it and dash going to fix it. Whose? Whose. Whose fault is it and who is going to fix it? Now, this whose, which is WHOSE, shows ownership, and who with apostrophe is who is or who has. Now, this is just one example. There are several other lookalike words where people get confused. So we are going to get that clear today. There are 15 such words, actually 15 plus 15, 30 such words that you are going to gain a lot of clarity on today through this video. All right, I've got a very good layout. I will give you the words, we'll practice the words, and we'll move on to the next one, okay, without wasting any moment of your time. But before we do that, did you know that one tiny hyphen can cost you your job? If you email your boss saying, I would like to resign, you just quit your job. But if you say, I would like to sign, which is resign, you just renewed your contract for another year. So you see, just a little hyphen can actually completely change the meaning of the sentence, right? All right, now that we are clear that words are important and they should be used in correct context, do you know how to use these 15 words with their confusing lookalikes? I'm sure you're getting a few of these wrong. Let's start with the first one on the list, which is immigrate versus immigrate. Now, they sound the same, but meaning entirely different. And this is actually one of my favorite ones on the list. A small spelling mistake can kill your credibility instantly. Immigrate with E is leaving a country. Immigrate with I is entering a country. Very different, actually quite the opposite of each other, right? You immigrate from, you immigrate to. Immigrating from, say, Turkey, immigrating to, say, US. You get the idea? Okay. Next is personnel versus personal. Now, the pronunciations are different, but they look really the same. Personnel is pronounced with N-E-L at the end. Nel, personnel. Personnel is staff or employees. Personal is something that is private or about you. My personal ideas about money or my personal ideas about financing. But personnel at my office is the staff of my office, right? Next one is elicit with an E. Now this one means to draw out information, response, or a fact from someone. I tried to elicit an answer from him. So I'm trying to get an answer out of him, okay? So you can think elicit as extracting, okay, to make it easy for you. Eliciting that information from that person. So to keep it simple, elicit is draw out or extract. Illicit with I is illegal, okay? Illicit with an IL means forbidden or illegal. Illicit drugs. He was caught selling illicit goods. So think illicit as illegal. You can elicit the truth, but don't do anything illicit. You see the difference? The joke elicited laughter from the crowd. We clear? Okay, moving to the next one, which is lose versus lose. The same pronunciation, exactly the same, but meanings quite different. Lose with two O's is something that is not tight. Loose. Okay, loose jacket. My pants are loose. Lose, on the other hand, with single O is to misplace something or fail to win. You lose a match. You lose a pen. Okay, misplace or fail to win. Next one is quiet, shh, versus quite. Pronunciations are not the same here. People make mistake with the pronunciation too. It's quiet and quite. You see, I'm rolling my tongue differently. Quiet, quite, okay? Quiet, silent, quiet, stay quiet. Quite is very or fairly or moderately, okay? It's quite good, it's moderately good, it's quite good. Okay. Example, it's quite cold today. Not very, but moderately cold. Okay. Quite cold means not very cold, but yeah, okay enough cold. Moderately cold. That is quite cold. Okay. Next is eminent versus imminent. They're pronounced slightly differently. One is eminent, the other is imminent. Eminent is famous, respected, and successful. He is an eminent professor, an eminent artist. On the other hand, imminent is something that is about to happen very soon. Okay, imminent, it's right there around the corner. A storm is imminent. Okay, eminent, famous, respected, imminent, about to happen. Now here's a confidence tip for you. Think eminent as emperor, somebody who's important. So eminent, emperor, EE, important. Imminent is immediately, soon. Okay, immediately, about to happen, soon. See? Okay, moving on to the next pair. Oral versus oral. Huge difference in meaning, though they're pronounced quite similarly. Okay, oral, which is related to the ears or hearing. Okay, that is oral. An oral exam with AU, listening test, that is oral exam or oral test. Oral, on the other hand, is related to the mouth or speaking. So they're neighbors to each other, if you notice, but they're written with different spellings. AU is for ears, O is for mouth. So you can remember O for your mouth, okay, that way. O is for mouth, oral, related to the mouth or speaking. An oral exam, that is your speaking test. One confidence tip for you, oral with AU can also be remembered with audio, AU again. Okay. Next one, continual versus continuous. People use these interchangeably, but strict grammarians hate it. It's a mistake. Don't do it. The meanings are different. Continual is happening repeatedly with breaks in between. Start, stop, that is continual. Continuous, there is no break. So continual is happens often but not non-stop. I'm tired of these continual interruptions. They happen often. I'm tired with this continual sound coming from the other room or from the other house, from the neighbor's house, right? Continuous is non-stop. So they are quite different actually. Non-stop, without any interruption at all. Continuous is literally no break, a continuous flow of water. So continual has breaks, continuous, no breaks. Happens again and again, never stops. All right, confidence tip for you. A continuous line is a line with no holes at all, but a continual would be a dotted line. Okay, that's your confidence tip. Next one is ingenious versus ingenuous. They're pronounced differently. Okay, pay attention. Ingenious, ingenuous. Okay, ingenious is very clever or inventive, somebody who's genius. So ingenious is genius. Simple to remember. An ingenious solution to the problem. Clever solution, genius solution. Okay. Next is ingenuous, which is innocent or naive or honest. An honest apology. Something that is sincere, is childlike. That is ingenuous. Innocent. Okay. Her ingenuous smile made everyone trust her. Ingenious, clever, inventive. Ingenuous is innocent, naive, childlike. Okay. Now here's a confidence tip for you. Ingenious has an I for intelligent. Ingenuous has a U for unsuspecting. Somebody who cannot be suspected because is so innocent, is so childlike. Okay. Unsuspecting. All right. Coming to the next pair. It's versus its. They pronounce the same but words apart. It's with an apostrophe is it is or it has. It is a short for it is or it has. It's going to rain today. Second one, that is it's without an apostrophe, shows ownership. Something belongs to something or someone. The dog wagged its tail. The tail that belonged to the dog wagged. So the dog wagged its tail. Ownership, possession. Okay. His tail. Next one is proceed versus proceed. Proceed is to come before something in time or in order. Okay, something that comes before something. Your example sentence, say, lunch will precede the meeting. That means the lunch will happen before the meeting. Proceed, on the other hand, is to continue or move forward. Please proceed to the exit. Two very different words, but spelled quite similarly. Proceed is to come before. Proceed is to go forward. Next one is allusion versus illusion. Again, one of my favorite ones on the list. Allusion is an indirect reference to something. When you're hinting something, okay, when you're hinting at it, that is allusion. He made an allusion to Shakespeare. That means he was hinting at Shakespeare. Illusion, on the other hand, is a false image or idea, okay, like a magic spell. Okay. The mirror created an optical illusion. Optical illusions, we're all aware of those, right? Now, illusion is actually a very good word to learn here. It means indirect reference, right? Illusion is false image. Are you alluding that I stole your money? Allude, again, I'm coming to that. Are you alluding that I stole your money? Means, are you hinting at me stealing your money? Are you alluding that? Allude is a verb meaning to make an indirect reference, okay? While allusion is the noun for that indirect reference itself. Think of it as cause and effect relationship. When you allude, that is verb, you create allusion, which is noun. When you allude, you create an allusion. Are we clear? Okay, moving on. Climactic versus climatic. Quite similar in pronunciations. Climactic is relating to a climax, the exciting end of a movie. That is climactic. The movie had a climactic battle scene. Okay. Climatic, on the other hand, is relating to the climate. Easy, weather. Okay. However, weather and climate don't mean the same things, but yeah, you get the point. Global warming causes climatic changes. Climactic is climax, climatic is climate. Easy to remember. Okay, I just wanted to highlight the difference here. The spelling is different. One has a C in the center, the other doesn't. Okay, climactic is most intense point of something. Climatic is related to climate. Simple. Next one, tortuous versus torturous. Tortuous is full of twists and turns. Okay, complex, something that is complex. A tortuous mountain road, curvy mountain road. That is a tortuous mountain road. Great word, learn it. Torturous, on the other hand, is causing pain or suffering. The long meeting was torturous, painful. Many people wrongly think that tortuous without R in the center, somewhere in the center, means torture because of the spelling, but they are two different words. Don't confuse between the two. Tortuous is twisting, complex, okay? Torturous with R in the center is something that is extremely painful, all right? Last one on the list, dairy versus diary. Now, you may think, no ma'am, we don't make this mistake. But believe me, this is an error that I have seen so many times people making. It seems harmless, but all of us sometimes we make this mistake. So let's be clear. One is dairy, the other is diary. All right. Dairy is milk and cheese. Diary is a journal you write in, and they're pronounced way differently. Dairy is milk products, diary is daily journal. So that brings me to the end of this video. I do want to remind you about my grammar course, and there is a vocabulary course. Just in case you want to check it out, the description has the links to them. They're really good. I'm sure you'll appreciate. That's it. If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel, share with friends, people you want to learn with, you care about, and show some love in the comment section. I do have a question for you. I really wanted to ask you, which one on the list were you wrong about? Tell me in the comments of this video, okay? I'll see you there. Thank you so much. Please throw in a like if you really did learn something today. Thank you. Bye-bye.